How much have you changed over the last few years? Are you still working pretty much the same? Are you giving your team a way different way of working right now? Or if I talk to them, would they say, no, things haven't changed that much? It's no surprise. The world of work has changed drastically and continues to change. But what the research is showing and what employees and associates are saying is that the leaders and the companies are not changing fast enough based on what they need and what the world looks like right now. So when I was the director of sales and marketing at the W Hollywood Hotel in the middle of Los Angeles, this is before I had kids, the whole executive team and most managers in the hotel got to work at 8 or before 8 a.m., would still be in the building at 8 p.m. or even 9 p.m. And many people were working Saturdays and Sundays, either in the building or from home. This was completely normal. It's what everybody did. It's what was expected. And for sure, results mattered, but so did hours. You had to be there. And what information, what signals did that send to all of our teams, right? All the different operations teams, sales, finance, etc. And it was completely normal, okay? Now, this is the same for many industries, not just hospitality. And the problem is that many people are still working this way. Now, if you're someone that wants to do this, you choose to be a workaholic, you're a happy workaholic, that's up to you. But there are many people that don't want to do it, okay? The world is really, really different now. And have you evolved? Have you changed? Do you know exactly what everyone on your team wants? And are you actively listening and talking to them on a regular basis to figure out if how you're working right now is working for them? Have your expectations changed or have they stayed the same? Now, in the United States and in many countries, most people work 40 hours a week. It has been this way for a long time. Now, I know there are companies that are doing different testing with 4-day work weeks and productivity is going up, stress is going down, engagement's going up, etc. But this is a small number of companies that are doing this. Is your company open to those type of experiments? So again, in the United States, most people work 40 hours a week, many, many more, like I did for many years in the hotel industry. In the United States, there's minimum paid leave, minimum vacation days, and most people don't take a lot of breaks, okay? And this is just the way that it's been. It's the way that it's always been. It's changing, but slowly. As a leader, are you changing or are you the same? So I went over to Denmark in 2019 and got certified to be a Chief Happiness Officer for Happiness at Work. Now, I wanted to go over to Scandinavia because on the World Happiness Report, the Danes and other Scandinavian countries show that people are really happy, and especially they're really happy while they're working. Now, if you're happy while you're working, you're more motivated, productive, you will sell more, you'll have better customer service scores, you'll be more loyal to the company, and on and on and on. The benefits are numerous. So I wanted to go learn, what are these CEOs doing? How do people work in Denmark? Now, the average number of hours worked in Denmark is 37 hours a week, okay? Of course, everybody knows there's higher taxes, up to 40%, depends on how much you're making, right? But guess what? Childcare is almost free. University, colleges are pretty much free and almost everybody goes. And also, many people get 32 paid maternity or paternity weeks or more. I was in Los Angeles when I had both of my daughters. I had 12 or 16 weeks with the second daughter. Not nearly enough. I am still dealing with the trauma of leaving my children when they are 3 months old or 4 months old and going back to work at that time. It is not enough. It was not enough for me at all. My kids are now 6 and 8, dealing with the trauma. How are you treating parents or people that need to take care of loved ones, people that have reasons that they need to take paid breaks from work? How is that being treated in your company? Have you changed or are you still the same? Many people today want more time with their friends and family, not just work. They want to have time for hobbies. They want to have time to exercise and sleep. People want more sleep. And as a leader, are you supporting these needs? People want to volunteer. They want to contribute to their communities and societies. Do they have time to do that and still be successful at work? So, are you a leader that's still focusing on hours, or are you focusing on results? What really matters? What really, really matters? What type of leader do you want to be? And are you walking the walk? Are you demonstrating balance and demonstrating holistic well-being for every single person in your company? And if executives and your CEO is not walking the walk, are people talking about it? How is your unwanted turnover? Do you have people leaving? Maybe it's because your culture hasn't changed to what people want now. It's really vital that you think about this, that you talk about this in your leadership meetings, and that you are constantly seeing what people want and what will make them happy and thriving, flourishing at work. If I could go back in time, I would do things a lot differently. And I want to inspire leaders today to be the best for themselves, their families, their communities, and their team. How is your morale? How is your team happiness? And what are you doing about it?